guys, welcome to this new video. Today we have another video about model snacks, and today I will share with you my model snacks that I do when I'm at home, that I prepare in my fridge or my freezer, or that I quickly do for myself when I have some cravings. So my top 5 model snacks, homemade. So my first snacks comes fresh from the freezer. I always let bananas ripe very well, and then I cut them in pieces and put them in a bag to be frozen, so I can do either an ice cream like self-made ice cream, which I have a recipe on my blog already, or I just take one bite if it wants to come to me. Not this small, but yeah, a bite, and it just tastes like banana ice cream. So I just eat that, or transfer it into an ice cream. But I love simple, easy, quick snacks, so I mostly consume it like that. So, because I didn't want to defrost the rest of the other bananas, I just put them quickly back into the freezer. And yeah, a good thing about bananas is that they have lots of energy in them. When you eat them, you can eat them pre-workout, after workout, or just as a quick snack to get some sugar inside and some healthy natural sugar. So that's my number one model snack, which I do at home. Or of course, you don't have to freeze the banana. In the winter, I don't freeze the banana because that's too cold for me. But in the summer, it's a great thing. Otherwise, I'll just eat it by itself, the banana, or with some nuts aside. Yeah, that's my first model snack, homemade. So now we will change the camera perspective, because I have some recipes which I want to share with you, and we'll go directly and do some homemade chocolate together. So now we do the homemade chocolate together. It's great because you have like raw cacao powder, so it will really have the antioxidants in it, and also with more fat, so you don't I always buy cacao powder which has lots of like the natural amount of fat in it. Then we have coconut oil, either neutral in taste if you don't like too much the taste of coconut oil, which we like it, but we don't want to overeat the coconut taste, so many times we buy it neutral or the normal one. And that's like the main ingredients is cacao powder and coconut oil. But to make it a bit sweeter, I usually love to use dates, or I use raisins, because we always have raisins at home. And then to give it a better texture, we put hemp seeds in it. I just discovered those. I will just sprinkle them over the chocolate, and they will do like a knack. Yeah. I don't know how to describe, but it's a great taste. And also my all-time favorite nuts, almonds. And yes, we will just do it together on my homemade chocolate. So we just put like, depends on the amount, but I just do a small amount now. I just use like 1 tablespoon of I will just use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Now let's do 2. I will do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, so we get a good amount. And then I just put it on the heater, but coconut oil really melts very quickly. Now the coconut oil has been melted, and I will add some cacao powder. I don't have like a recipe how much I put in there. I just look how the color looks like. Yeah, those are always the best recipes, like from your grandmother, like just put a little bit of that inside. Yeah, I'll just put, let's try 1 tablespoon, so you can have a recipe which you can follow along. And then we will see how the taste will be and how the color will be. So 1 tablespoon makes it already like a 2 to 1, 2 parts of coconut oil and 1 part of, yeah, that's already a nice and dark chocolate. So you just mix it well until all the powder is gone. It gets like a nice creamy texture here. And now you just simply use a plate and just put the mass on the plate. See, it's a thick mass. It's not really liquid. It's has a good texture. So you use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of raw and unsweetened cacao powder. Yeah, normally I do a bigger amount, but yeah, I just did like a small amount now, but doesn't matter. You just see like the basic idea. Normally I would do double the amount, and then it goes really quickly. So, and then you have your chocolate here. Now you will just make a thin, depending on the thickness of the chocolate which you want to achieve. And you can also put it in a form, of course, or yeah, whatever, but I'll just do it simply. And there you have your bases. And now, what I forgot, normally I put it inside of the mass. I put the raisins already inside. So you, yeah, just have it inside already. So I now sprinkle the raisins all over the chocolate. So you will still have the sweet taste, but you can also just mix it in before, so it gets even easier. But if you already did some recipes online, you might forget some steps. But doesn't matter, we still saved the recipe and we'll have some nice raisins on top. Actually, I even, yeah, I love it with raisins. It's really dark and looks like black hole. So you just sprinkle some nice raisins, and then I do like one side with hemp seeds. Mess here. Just sprinkle them over before it gets hard again, but when it's warm in your room, it's like room temperature, then you won't have an issue with that. And on the other side, we'll chop some almonds. Our beautiful self-made chocolate. You can also, of course, add berries like goji berries or something, so you can have like more color on your plate. Yeah, but I didn't have them at home. And no, that's your beautiful chocolate, and we will just put it in the freezer now, like approximately, I think, like half an hour. And it also might be done before, but with half an hour you're on the safe side. Third recipe, and for this I also have something from the freezer, which I recently have, like frozen blueberries, because they're the berries with the most antioxidants. And I just put some in here. I can put the others back in the freezer. And then I simply add, like from our previous recipe, we still have some almonds left. Add almonds and some more almonds on top, so you get more of some fats in as well. And then I use like some SKYR or quark and just put it 2 spoons on top. And Yeah, and then you can add whatever you want. You can add some frozen bananas as well, which is delicious. Or you add some cream, or you even do it if you don't want to eat milk products. You can do it with coconut yogurt, which I also did before. I just love the SKYR quark because they have like more protein in it. So I eat this quite regularly, but I try not to overeat milk products, but yeah, they're just a part. I just love them. And then you see, like, also when I'm on a travel, I just like to buy some yogurts or quark, and I just add fresh blueberries in them, and it's better than any blueberry yogurt because you don't have any sugars in it, and the blueberries are already sweet by itself, and it's just like, it looks like a mess of it now. It's not so easy to mix it beautifully, but it's also kind of an ice cream, and then you, yeah, have like your blueberry yogurt. Now we come to another easy snack of mine, which is not really like self-made, but it's when you have now come more snacks which I love to eat in front when we're watching a film or something. And we just have like some peanuts and almonds and raisins or dates. And then we just put them all together in a bowl. And so now I show you the snack which we eat in front of the television, or just a good healthy snack for your next film which you will watch. And now I will show you my fifth snack, which I'm doing at home, which I do homemade, and it's also a great snack when you're watching a film. So follow me to my oven. So we're now doing some popcorn together, and we love popcorn with, let's say we love popcorn with sugar. You can't compare popcorn with sugar with any other popcorn. But yeah, I'll try not to eat too much sugar. So I also just sometimes do it with just with coconut oil, and my trick to make it more indulging is to put some butter in it as well. So I'll have some fats, which I love to add to my meal plan more. It's a bit too much fat, but it doesn't matter. 1 teaspoon of butter and 1.5 teaspoon of coconut oil. Now it's a bit too much, as I said, but doesn't matter. And you will get nice popcorn out of this. And I do it with fat because I know popcorn has a lot of carbs, but I think with fat it's easier to just put them inside already. Easier if they're tasting good, and I don't like those pans which are with plastic in them. Well, where's the pot? So I'm just, okay, that's the pot. Okay, I found the correct one. So yeah, as I said during videos, you have to concentrate on what you're saying, and you have to concentrate on what you're doing. So yeah, I know, of course, women are excellent in doing two things, but I actually don't think so. Maybe I'm an exception. Yeah, and then you just, so I'll just put some salt after in it, so it gets a bit more taste. And now it starts to pop. have it on the highest heat. And when it starts to pop, I will turn down the heat. But salted popcorn is way easier to do than caramel popcorn. When caramel, I do like boom, 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 boom. I do like squats here in front of the oven, and I just like, I hope you can still hear me. I will just, yeah. Let me finish that. I'm always afraid that some popcorn is coming out of the pot. And now we just simply add a bit of salt on top. And I mix it well. Yeah, actually you don't need that much fat. It's more when you do your sweet popcorn that it's important. So those were my 5 homemade snacks, which are healthy and will keep you satisfied. And my first snack was the frozen banana, which you can turn into an ice cream as well. Then we had popcorn, then we had self-made chocolate, then we had SKYR or quad with fresh berries, blueberries, etc. Or bananas and almonds, or whatever nuts you like. And then we had the TV snacks, nuts with raisins and popcorns, which I already mentioned. But I have to correct myself, you don't need that much fat for them. We will now have a look at our chocolate, how it looks like. The chocolate is already done. Looks like this now. I don't know if you see a difference. But we will cut it in pieces together and then we'll see. Here you have the side with the hemp seed and the... Oh, it's still a bit soft, but you can already cut some pieces out. Okay. Normally it makes like poof, and then you have like perfect chocolate piece, but let's just try it like this. So we have the chocolate here with a raisin on top. I think you heard the sound of the hemp seed. Not the sound of silence, but the sound of the hemp seed. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put that back in the freezer. It takes a bit longer. I just had it in there like 10 minutes or something while I was taking the video for you. And yeah, those were my 5 homemade model snacks for you, which you can prepare, which are healthy for you and which you can eat every day. And subscribe down below, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below which was your favorite snack in this video and which you would love to try, and if you want to see more kind of videos, what I eat in a day, or what kind of smoothies I do sometimes, or an ice cream video, like an ice cream, like healthy ice cream, or other healthy recipes which you want to see. And we'll see you next week in my new video, and till then, have a great time.